Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius July 2, 2022. Transits support your vision regarding long-term projects today, particularly those that help secure you in a significant way. You might see patterns or make insightful discoveries regarding the past, family, or your private life. The power of a good attitude or perspective on problems becomes apparent now. Decisions are well-backed early day but lose quality as the day progresses, largely due to overthinking. Still, the moon heads into your solar 7th house later today, and it's time to focus less on the technical side of life and more on the social aspects. It seems that you could be the one going around breaking hearts today, given the day's planetary lineup. You just can't be bothered with all that it involves, at least at the moment, or with the hassle of being partially answerable to someone else. You just need to break out and feel that sense of freedom and the ability to go anywhere whenever you please. Watch how you speak to others today. Typically, you are cool, calm, and collected as an air sign. But you may feel short-tempered as the moon in Cancer squares Mars in Aries. Dumb, annoying things are going to happen or be said at work. You could blow up, but you do have the power to respond correctly. Although it would feel awesome to release your anger at the moment, it may not serve you afterward. Instead of indulging in your anger, try to use mediation and conflict resolution to ease your frustration. Are you expecting an important letter, phone call, fax, or email, perhaps business-related? If it comes at all today, it'll probably come late. If you feel you must sit around and wait for it, by all means find something else to do while you're waiting. Otherwise you'll drive yourself crazy. If it doesn't arrive by the end of the day, resign yourself to waiting. Don't panic. It will come soon enough. It will be hard interacting with people today. You overreact to the smallest things and feel completely misunderstood. It would do you good to take a step back, clear your thoughts and start tackling the arguments in a calmer way. Feeling gullible? Your trust in others has won you lots of trustworthy friends, but be careful to guard your good nature against others who might take advantage. Check your gut before proceeding. If the response you get from prospective dates is not always positive, consider how your approach might be improved. You may want to ask what you could change about yourself. Becoming more self-aware can help you understand what to change or at least help you appreciate another's point of view or not. Today your intuition could be unusually strong. Sometimes you get strong hunches about things, but you don't always pay attention to them. Try to tap into this energy today. You might get a first impression about someone that is purely instinctive. Trust what this internal guidance is telling you, and don't be afraid to act upon it. You could tune into information that could really help you in your business life. You are not going to feel like making any serious commitments on this day. This vibration favors and encourages a light-hearted and fun-loving atmosphere. And actually, this is not the best essence to make decisions under. If you are feeling any pressure to make a commitment to something in either your personal or professional life, you would be wise to wait another day or two. Handling things like this will be much easier and wiser for you then. The moon's departure from your work sector yesterday has done more than leave you with an intuitive read on work and job matters and a download of valuable clues, hunches and insights to unpack. It is the new moon this created that has set things in motion that will continue to play out, but as they do, forces in play across the income, work and career fronts are already regrouping as they work together to make this just the start of something that will continue to escalate. At the same time that Mercury is working to make his final days in your romantic sector count as he works with Venus to give your heart a voice and to put heart and mind on the same page, the moon is preparing for what comes next. Just 18 days before Mercury, the planet of communication is due to begin the first planetary activity on the relationship front for the year. The moon is here, with a chance to become more emotionally engaged. Our eyes in the sky. Investing money today can reap big returns and dividends. It's also a great day to connect with those you haven't spoken to in quite some time. If you're single, pay attention to the people you meet or engage with today. They could play an important role in your future. Embrace the positivity and good vibes. Today is a pleasant day, which is a nice change from all the cosmic chaos of last week. There's some powerful energy fueling your ambition and driving you to get a lot done today, but power struggles are unavoidable during the difficult Moon, Mars, and Pluto cardinal T-square. If you can feel the tension building between you and someone else who also wants the leadership role you're intent on playing, it's going to come to a head at some point. And when it all blows up in your face, it's not going to be pretty. You might want to have an alternate plan ready in case your authority is successfully challenged. After a brief void of course period, the Moon enters playful Leo, helping diffuse some of the more difficult cosmic energy from earlier. Luckily, you should be able to forget about some of the day's tenser moments as you play with your kids or go out dancing with friends. Being the center of attention is your main goal now, and whether it's adoring affection from a lover or all eyes on you on the dance floor, you're happy to soak up the happiness that being in the spotlight offers you now. Regardless, we will confront psychological material at this time, and we are offered protection to this end so we might understand our inner workings and unconscious motivations without getting overwhelmed. Following this connection, the Moon falls into a void lasting into the early evening. Use this time for reflection. We might think we are living in the here and now, but how much of our personality and identity hinges on nostalgia? Are our thoughts of what it means to be productive, tech-savvy, or eco-conscious actually rather inefficient and outdated? Under this influence, we believe that it is our purpose, our mission, to help others modernize their lifestyles by encouraging them to think outside the box. There is freedom in liberating ourselves from old conditioning, and thankfully, others see our message as revolutionary and exciting, rather than disruptive. In the morning, the Cancer Moon trines Neptune in Pisces, stimulating our creative impulses. Ultimately, we get more from rest than from exertion now. When we allow ourselves to relax, we gain the ability to tune into serendipity and thereby develop greater trust in our intuition. We can use this influence to practice divination techniques, such as reading tea leaves, tarot, or scrying. Looking to our astrological charts can also be revelatory, not because we are seeking answers, but because we are open to receiving insights from the universe. Late in the morning, the Moon squares off with Mars in Aries, provoking tension. Our emotional needs and desires conflict at this time, creating an internal battle of wills. We risk taking our frustrations out on anyone who happens to get in our way. Obviously, this is a poor use of our energy, which can be much better applied to self-examination. Otherwise, we can get our angst out through physical activity, but should avoid competitive sports as we could accidentally injure ourselves or another when we are simply attempting to face a challenge courageously.